After a certain number of years of being single, you get over the coffee and cocktail interview. So when somebody I'd met online suggested that we go paragliding as a first date, I said, hell yes! What could go wrong? So I met this man for the very first time at the base of the hill with the M on it outside of Boulder, Colorado. And he was a paragliding instructor set on meeting someone who loved this sport. So this was his go-to first date. Just as an aside, if you haven't been paragliding, it requires a fair amount of physical contact to ride paragliding with your date pilot directly behind you, strapped to you for the entire ride. He's explaining to me how this is all going to work, and he says, okay, we're going to go to the top of the hill, and I'm going to get you all set up and strapped in. The words everybody hears on a first date. And then we're going to take a running start. We're going to run off the cliff together. Great. So we go up the hill and he explains this thing and he says, and when we run, you just keep running. Just keep running in case the canopy doesn't lift and we come back to the ground so that we can push ourselves back up. Just keep running. And when we land, I will give you a warning, and as we come in, I want you to start acting like you're running and just keep running. That way, when we land, when you touch down, your feet will keep moving because we'll just keep running. Got it. So he straps me in awkwardly, start rethinking what I wore. And we take off running off the side of the cliff. Literally. And we're running and we take off and the canopy pulls at the air and it opens up and we are soaring. We are flying, looking at where we're at the majesty that is Boulder, Colorado. And it is amazing. And my legs just keep running. And he says, hey, Nora, you can stop doing that now until we're about to land. And I said, no. I really can't. Just gonna keep running. No one in my entire life have ever accused me of being athletic. This could go badly if I'm not ready. So we come down and we're looking at the birds and the other gliders and it's amazing. And he says, okay, now start running. I'm like, yeah, still going. Legs are still going. And we come in and we're coming in and we're soaring in and I'm so ready to just nail the landing. And we come down and my first foot touches down and my brain says, oh, you're done. Poof. I go down to the ground. He comes down to the ground over me. The canopy comes over us. We are a tanglement of wires. I, being me, burst out laughing. And he explodes in anger, yelling at me and going through the instruction again as if I did not understand. And I said, I told my brain I really did. And he said, well, I guess there's only one logical thing to do. So we did it again. We went back up the hill, and he strapped me in again, and he said, okay, this time, when we hit, you gotta just keep running. So again, we take off, and we run off the cliff, and we're running, and my legs go, and the canopy picks up, the wind catches us, and we're gliding, and we're flying, and it's amazing. And he says, okay, when we're coming down, and I said, yeah, still doing it. I'm still good. My legs are going to be ready. We're going to do this right this time. So we come in and he's coaching me and he's coaching me and he's coaching me. And my first leg touches down and my brain says, done. I haven't seen him since. I still believe in adventure dates. Next week, I'm going axe throwing. I'll let you know how it goes.